I love what I do. I love my job I got now. I still love it, and just meeting people and doing things for them that I can do and help them with is something that I like to do.
Ascension Parish Clerk of Court Hart Bourque must like what he does an awful lot because he's been doing it since the early 1960s. We sat in on a conversation Hart had recently with longtime friend and cousin Red Luke.
The population of the parish has grown so much.
Yeah, we had about 30,000 people living in Ascension Parish, and so that meant we had maybe less than 10,000 voters back then. My employees, when I walked in the office in Donaldsonville after I got elected, I walked in there and I had 4 people working for me, and that was it. That was, and they were all from Donaldsonville. There wasn't anybody from Ascension Parish, from East Ascension. And we worked there for a few years, and then we started getting where we needed to help the people on the East Bank, because that's where the people were all coming from in Ascension Parish. They were coming to Ascension Parish in East Ascension and not in Donaldsonville as much as they were coming over here. And it got to be where I had to start serving the people on this side of the river, so I had to get some place to see where the people could be served on the East Bank and also on the West Bank.
So with the growth in population came additional locations on the East Bank, along with several expansions, renovations, and acquisitions on the West Bank.
We have the office here on Worthy, and then we have one across the street at the courthouse, which is where the court minute clerks and the criminal department is. And then our office in Donaldsonville, like I said, has all of our original records, and every one of our departments are also there.
How far do those records go back?
1700s. We have records back to the 1700s.
Like this one, dated 1770, predating our nation's birth and writing of the Constitution. What kind of records are we talking about?
Land records, mortgage records, just a lot of history for our parish.
History which includes marriage contracts, called the marriage license today, but marriage contracts like this one between Leon Bloom and Mathilda Kirschman, dated 1867 and written in French.
We are the keeper of the records for Ascension Parish, and we take that very seriously. So we do whatever we can to preserve them. We're constantly working on that, and we welcome the citizens to come by to Donaldsonville and see the history of the parish.
Hart Bourque's history prior to his becoming clerk of court includes playing football for LSU. He was a member of Coach Paul Dietzel's Chinese Bandits, number 22, a team which back in 1958 started the season 3-0.
We played Miami in Florida, and they were rated, I think, number 3 in the nation, and we went down there and we beat the hell out of them. and so after that, then they started looking at us, and we were rated number 3 in the nation, and then we went to number 2 in the nation, and then we went to number 1 in the nation. But it was unbelievable. I mean, hell, we were just a bunch of yo-yos out there playing ball and enjoying it. Hell, we were enjoying the hell out of it. But anyway, and come to find out, we went undefeated the whole year and won the national championship. We played Clemson in the Sugar Bowl, and we were rated number 1 then, and we beat them, and so we kept the number 1 rating in the football. And then after that, I graduated, and I came here to Ascension Parish and got elected clerk of court.
The players on any championship team are held in high regard by their fans, but to hear Red describe it, Hart's football notoriety grew before his days of glory at LSU. Hart's athletic prowess at Gonzales High School was known throughout the parish, among all generations.
Red, it's hard for me to tell you because, I mean, you were with me most of the time, but people just they think that some of us are supernatural, but we're not. I mean, we're regular people that everybody sees and talks to and be around every day, you know. But it's amazing. I mean, that year we won the championship, for 10 years, I tell you, people thought I was walking on air, you know. I mean, hell, they they given me all kind of parades and stuff and things that that I had to do, or not have to do, but things that I love to do, and just being around people that I love and like. But they put you on a pedestal and think you can't fall off of it, but you can. But you can. But it's just something that's unbelievable.
I'm gonna tell you a little story, Hart.
Okay.
About when you was in high school, and this is how Hart became what we call the greatest athlete in Gonzales High School. Because this fourth grader was learning his numbers, and the teacher said, okay, little Johnny, I want you to do 1 through 100. And he was counting off, and he got to 40. He said 40, 41, 42, 43, Hart Bourque, 45, 46. And I guess y'all know that Hart's number in high school was 44.
Yeah.
So that shows how much of influence you had on younger kids coming up through your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been doing that the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
You've had a lot of kids have looked to you.
Yeah.
And they've got guidance from you, and I'm sure your staff is the same way.
Oh,
They look up for you. They look up for you as, hey,
yeah.
this is my man.
Yeah, I've been fortunate in that, and thank God I've never fumbled or fell down or ruined my occupation. But I just think people ought to be treated like people, like you. I would want to treat you just like you would want to treat me.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of people don't understand that. I mean, these people going around shooting people. How do you go around and have a gun and go out and shoot somebody?
Yeah.
That's stupid and ridiculous. I can't go along with that. But I think everybody ought to be treated just like the good Lord wanted them to be treated. And that's what I try to instill in all of my employees, you know. You're working here, you getting paid for making a good job, and I think that's what it should be like.
Tell me what it's been like working for him.
Hart is, and I'm not just saying it, he's the best boss that anyone could ever have. He's very compassionate, he's very concerned about his employees, and he's very concerned about his office. And he instills that in all of us. And so that's how I've come up over 30 years, just learning so much from him.
So his philosophy, you've learned a lot about how to deal with people.
Absolutely. He instills in us that we are a public service office, and customer service is #1 priority on his list. So we are all like that. The minute somebody hits the door, we're, you know, how can we help you? And, you know, we just try to help the public as much as possible.
Hey, Bob,
Hey, what's going on?
you want to get in this picture?
Do you want to win the election?
Yeah, I want to
No,
win.
you don't need to.
Yeah.
What's the future hold for this office, for this this group of people?
We hope and we will continue to do the work that he set out all of these 51 years that he's been here. He's laid a wonderful foundation for all of our staff, and we will continue on that journey. You can go to every employee in this office and they'll tell you how much they appreciate Hart and how much they love him. He's just been a great mentor to all of us and just a great all-around boss, because like I said, he really cares about his employees.
We've been very fortunate with our office. I've got a staff that's, I wouldn't trade it for none of them that I know in the state,
Exactly.
the whole state. I know a lot of people. I've been here for 51 years, and I wouldn't trade my staff for anybody. Some people think that politics is really bad, but I don't think it is. I think if you run your office the way you should run it and treat the people the way they should be treated, and I think it's the best thing that could happen to us. And I'm still doing it. I'm on the 51 years I'm in this, so it's something that I love, and I really love this. But life has been good for me. I've got friends all over this state, and I wouldn't trade them.
Right.
But anyway, it's good. It's good to have good friends.